Welcome, my name is Tishar and this is StarMade. So all of a sudden a wild episode appeared. This is not going to be a progress video, this is just going to be a surprise ship showcase. At least I'm going to look at 2 ships today, mainly because I don't have any other content to record, at least not content I want to record at the moment. Yeah, I'm still playing StarMade, I'm still building, but at the moment I'm working on the contest ship for the factory challenge, and I don't really want to show any progress on that until it's done and it's submitted to the contest itself, because I don't really want to influence any of the other builders. I just want to have them do their own thing, and that's what I liked about the first contest as well. They did for the smaller ships, the cargo ships, because there was a lot of different content submitted in that contest. It's quite nice to see that there's still a lot of people building. But yeah, back to what we're going to do today. Like I said, I'm going to do a ship showcase, and this is the first of the 2 ships I want to show today. This ship is the GP1, built by Slav Squad Superstar, and apparently this is some sort of space RV. I read a bit about the backstory. Apparently there was some sort of dimensional travel involved and time travel and I don't know what, but apparently there's a lot of things happening with this particular builder. This ship just caught my attention because of the story elements associated with this build. So let's take a quick look at the outside of this ship. It is quite a nice size ship for an RV. It's big enough, I think. We have a back entrance here. Double engines at the back with ice. It's always nice to have the blue glow. And we even have a docking point at the bottom of the ship. So you can land this in a hangar by the looks of it. And for the space RV that's probably needed as well. We also have a docking point on the side and a door, and is it the same on the other side? No. So this ship is sort of asymmetrical, a little bit, at least with the door placement that is. Quite like how they did the cockpit, nice and open. You can probably see quite a lot of space if you're sitting in the cockpit seats. Yeah, the only thing that's bothering me is the buttons that were connected to each other. This auto probably has those lines turned off, but if you have them turned on, yeah, then you can still see them. You can prevent this, by the way, if you're using the 3D buttons, the smaller ones. They don't have the logic connection lines if you connect them to something else. So that's a neat trick you can do if you really want to prevent people from seeing those lines. Quite a lot of thrusters in every direction, so this is basically a ship that can be affected from every side. Yeah, and some detailing in the hull, but not a whole lot. Just some of the quarter and half blocks, I think, just to create some depth in the hull itself. But for the rest, this ship needs to have it from its overall shape, I think. But yeah, not a lot of other things going on the outside, because yeah, like I said, it's a space RV, so it doesn't have any weapons or anything like that. So it's just the hull and what's inside. I'm thinking of getting the back entrance here. That's probably the best, because I want to see the whole of the interior of the ship, of course. So if I start at the back, then I'm probably going to be able to see everything. Let's see. This is a Plaque Door. There is no button on the outside to open this, so it is a manual door by the looks of it. Yeah, and over here as well, like I said, you can see the connections between the 2 buttons. So this one, if I select this one, it will probably be connected to this one, and vice versa. So yeah, that's something you can prevent. I would also recommend if you use the smaller 3D buttons, you can also place them within the space you're in now. So place one in this space I'm in here over now, and then on the other side of the door, because otherwise you have to remove this block like the author did here to be able to press this button. Okay. Oh, is this a T flip-flop thing? Not sure what's happening here. Let's do it again. It's not doing anything. Now it's open and now it's closed again. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. It's a very quick door. So, I'm true. Okay, yeah, on this side he used the I think this is a 3/4 block, so you can still press this button, but it's a very quick door. Engineering, okay. Ooh, I like this little detail with the computer block in the wall like this. That's a good idea. Never done that myself. I have to remember that. And this is storage. Capacity at the moment is 0%. So yeah, this is basically a large closet. Oh, of course, I don't have my UI up, so I can't see it. But I know it's 0%, so there's nothing in here at the moment. Let's see what engineering has to offer us. A couple of computers, life support, oxygen, water, temperature, things like that, and the systems themselves. Well, power and shields are all 100%. But yeah, it needs a bit more fuel by the looks of it. Well, I'll still have enough. 86% is more than enough to get somewhere, I think. And a restroom, bunks. Oh, this ship has everything by the looks of it. It's not a very big ship, but yeah, it's quite nicely decorated on the inside. So toilet, very large toilet paper, shower. Oh, this is the door. Ah, yeah, this is the door. If you would have switched the light to blue, then it would have looked like it would turn on. Oh, this is the door as well. I'm not sure how useful this button is if you don't have a button outside as well. I mean, I have to close it by hands from the outside, and then if I go inside, then this is not in the same state, basically. So, yeah, we'll see. Bunks. Okay, 2 persons. So this is basically an RV for 2 people. Nice little bunk area, some extra storage in here to get your suitcase situated or something like that. And this is probably the living area. Some sort of kitchen, refrigerator, stove. Yeah, nicely done. And of course some medical stuff if you need it. And this is our, by the looks of it, our holographic table. Can we turn it off? Yeah, we can. And the light turns on yellow. And then the white turns on if you do this. Okay. So basically you can set it to night mode or something like that. What's this button do? Oh, this is for the kitchen. Okay. Light for the kitchen. Like I said, these 3D buttons, you can place them in a lot of places. So prevents these lights as well. Yeah, it's a very fast door. I'm not sure how you're going to use it like that. Okay. Some additional computers. Oh, location. So this is basic navigation. And where you need to go. Cockpit. Oh, that's nice. Using the bottom quarter of the screen to have a line of text there of what the area is. So this is basically the airlock. I'm wondering if this is T flip-flopped. Yeah, this is T flip-flopped. So we can go outside over here. Yeah, then it opens here, but then you have to close this one by hand. Like this, yeah. And then to the cockpit, we have to do the limbo. Unfortunately, I can't crouch. And of course, we have the core over here. Okay, here the speeds, sector information again. And then we can basically enter the core and do whatever we need to do. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of other things inside the ship because it's not that big. So most of the space here that's available will probably be filled with systems of whatever systems there are, because there's not a lot of space for systems either. So let's take a quick look if we can see something. It's got basically the standard things: some lights, landing gear, passenger ramp. Passenger ramp? I haven't seen that one. Let's see, which one is this? Lights, landing gear. Do we have landing gear? Ah, okay. It's a Plaque Door landing gear. Nice. Passenger ramp. Oh, ha! We even have a stair to the airlock over here. Nice. And this is cargo ramp. Okay, so I could have activated it by hand as well. But then you still have to open the door by hand, I think. Nice. Some extra features I didn't expect. Very nice. And then of course we have the two docking points, one for the bottom and one for the airlock, I assume. But nothing else. So yeah, it's a space RV. What do you expect? It doesn't do any combat, so that's all it's going to do. Quite nicely done. Yeah, there's not a lot of space, I think, for something else, but the only improvement I can recommend is you take a look at your logic and your doors, because this looks a bit strange to me with all the logic lines. So, but quite a nice little ship you've got here. The second ship I wanted to take a look at is this one. This is the new Dominion class battleship built by Direwolf. This caught my attention because this author was uploading quite a lot of ships lately. This one just caught my attention because it was a ship that looked nice on the picture, and I wanted to take a closer look. I did have some trouble with downloading it because it was originally uploaded to an off-site upload location, and basically uploaded as the folder with all the files in it, and that's not really the best way to download it. Just at least zip it as far as making it available for people. That's easier for downloading, or just export it from StarMade directly and then upload it to the dock itself. It's quite a nice little battleship by the looks of it. It's got a number of turrets by the look of it, a very big one at the top, and some smaller ones like this one at the front. And I see a couple of those at the bottom of the ship as well. There's a lot of good things going on here. There is a lot of what I'm assuming are engine pods, blue, yellow and red, something like that, or perhaps it's a weapon pod, that's also possible. Yeah, these are the engines, big blue ones. Then this goes, yeah, same as at the bottom. I'm not sure what the yellow things are, it's not engine pods, so yeah, I think that the blue ones are the engines, the red are probably weapons, and yellow, I don't know. Yeah, it's a very sleek looking ship, but the thing I'm missing in this design is some of the detailing. As far as I can see, the author did try to add some detailing to it, so that's always a bit of a dual, not sure how to describe it. It's clearly a combat ship by the looks of it. That's the weapons for it and the turrets. But the author does care about how this ship looks, because you want to look cool when you shoot something. Okay, that's understandable. So the author is trying to add some greeble, but it doesn't always make a lot of sense to me as I look at the ship. I mean, the basis of the ship, the very shape of it, I quite like actually, because well, it's a pretty standard design you see a lot of people do, of course. It's a long type of ship with a bridge on top and the engine pods to the side. It's not really something I haven't seen before, but yeah, something I have seen before, I mean. But yeah, it depends a bit on how you execute it. For example, this piece of greeble over here, this black piece of greeble, it's there, but it's either too small or not prominent enough, I think, to really impact the overall level of detail of the ship. Because a lot of this hull is still bare. For example, this grey bit in front of the bridge is all empty, and especially these wing bits on the side here. I'm not exactly sure what's going on over here with the entrance to the airlock. At least I assume that's the airlock, so at least I know how to enter the ship. So yeah, there was some cribbling done, but in a strange way. I think it's either not enough or it's done in a way that I think doesn't make any sense. As for the turrets go, they're also very basic in shape, but probably very functional. So yeah, that's what I said. I have two feelings about this ship. It's clearly a combat ship. It probably works very well for combat. I don't know, of course, I haven't looked at the systems, but I assume that it's very nature is aimed at combat. That's in the name as well. But you try to make it look nice as well. So yeah, there can be done more with this, I think. It's not that I don't like the ship, it's just more can be done. For example, the engines is a good example of this. It's very nice to have these big blue glowing engines. They look very nice if you fly the ship around. But there's not a lot of depth and detail in these engines themselves. It's just a big glowing, well, not exactly square, but sort of the engines outputs themselves. For example, these red outputs over here, these have some more depth and detail. This is what you want. You want the viewer of the ship to have something to look at. So this is an example as well. Some additional detail with lights behind it, but why not for the bigger engines? You can do a lot more with it, I think. But let's see if we can go inside and have a look at what's inside the ship itself. And I'm wondering if there's a different entrance or if I should take the airlock. I've noticed at the top, I think I do, because I don't see a door. I do see something over there. This light is not shining on this part of the hull. So this is a docked entity. So something is opening up in the ship. So yeah, there's something like a docking port or something like that in there. I don't know, but we'll find out. Let's see. We can go in here, I think. It's aligned to the ship. Here we go. Yeah, I'm opening it by hand again, but should I do this? Yeah, like I said, button over here, button over here. Now you can open and close the door on either side. So there's no... oh, it puts you in gravity. Okay, it's automatically done. Nice. Did that... Yeah, that elevator just... now disappeared again. Oh. I'm in the door. Oops. And now I'm out of gravity as well. Let's get back into gravity. Oh, I think there's a trigger area in here or something like that. So that's messing things up a bit if you go back and forth for this. It probably calls the elevator the moment that you enter the ship, and then yeah, this button will probably do that as well. Let's see if it comes back. I'm not sure what this door of the elevator is doing, because it's open and then it's suddenly closed. Also, why would you have a remote button like this on the elevator if it's only one button? Just place it in the wall. There's no need for this. We'll take a look where it goes later. Yeah, this is the bridge. Yeah, I can't really look out the window. I need to jump. This is the core of the ship, I think. What does this do? Ah, okay. This protects the bridge, so we have a shield if we activate that. Okay, this is the computer stations for the weapons, things like that, and real speed by looks of it. And some information over here, but like I said, I can't look out. It's too high. This level would be better. Now I can look outside. So I think the bridge is a bit too low at the moment. But yeah, quite a lot of space here. I think you can redesign this quite easily to have you view outside as well. Turn on computer clock. Should I turn it on? Yeah. Does it do anything? Isn't showing anything on the screen, but it's probably on. Not sure why, but we'll see. Let's go downstairs. Can I press it? Yeah, I can press it. It's not doing anything. It's not working. Yeah, that's the problem with the remote connections. They sometimes break and then you're probably screwed for the elevator. So yeah, I usually just go with the button in the wall setup. Yeah, this is one floor you go down at least. It's a long way down, but there's only one floor down here. Where does this go? Oh, this is the Shuttle Bay, I think. What looks of it? Yes, this is a shuttle. This is a shuttle, I think. This is a shuttle. Yeah, it's a shuttle. Let's see if we can go inside. Door here. Okay, it's a nice, also quite cramped shuttle, but yeah, we can go inside. Okay. I'm out of gravity again. Oh, I didn't do anything. And now I am in gravity again. Okay, nice. This button is for the door, I think. Yeah, it is. This button is probably for, oh, yeah, there we go. Now we go outside. So this is basically how you launch this shuttle. It's a floating platform. Oops. Let's go back. And now that I'm back at the platform, I noticed one thing as well. How are you going to go back? Is there a button over here that allows you to go back with the platform? Because I'm not seeing any. How do you send this platform back? You have to go into the ship again to do it. And now there's a force field in the way, so I can't go inside. Doink, doink. Yeah, by hand. Okay, we'll probably have to press this button again, and I'm in gravity again. Like this. Yeah, then it disappears and then this returns. So logic-wise, this can be improved, I think. Yeah, need a button on the platform and probably something to make it not float. That's probably space for it. What's in here? Oh, this is systems. Let's not go in there. Yeah, red lights. Oh, this outer door. Oh, another core. I did see a core at the top of the ship, right? So why is there a core here? Docked entities or something? Not sure. Okay, this is the weapons, things like that. This goes to storage, I think. There's no sign for it, but yeah, it has storage by the looks of it. But yeah, cargo bay. It's probably the cargo bay, but that's it, I think, for the interior. Then was this the elevator? I don't remember anymore. Such a small ship and I'm already lost. Yeah, this is the elevator. Yeah, but the button not working. Okay, we'll fly. I'm still curious what the core at the top of the bridge is doing. Yeah, this is the door. Yeah, this is the second core. What is this? This is docked. What is this for? Let me check. Set navigation. Docked entities. Yes, I want to know what docked entities are. Is it? Don't see anything else. It's just a docked core. Why? The only thing you can do in here is go in it and then jump to the ship. That's probably the thing for it, because the core was original here, and then the author started building the ship, and then he wanted the core there or something. That could be it. Yeah, nice, but I wouldn't really do that myself. It's possible, but yeah, okay, it works. It works. Yeah, like I said, quite a nice little combat ship. It probably has a lot of weapons. Let me check. G. What do we have? Missiles. Damage beam. Quite a large one, I think. 2 beams. Yeah, it's quite a large beam. More than 8,000 blocks. But it's just a beam weapon itself. There's no slave systems, something like that. And a jungle inhibitor. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Yeah, it's basically beam and missiles, and that's about it. I hope you enjoyed these 2 smaller ships that I showcased today. I'm probably going to do a couple of more of those to get back in the swing of things for YouTube. Because like I said, I don't have any content for StarMade. I want to record for myself at the moment until that factory ship of mine is done. But let me know if you enjoyed this, if you want to show that I show more ships, or perhaps do some of the rebuilds I used to do in the past. That's always fun to do as well for tips and tricks in building. Just leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time.